It starts with a question. Sounds harmless, casual, even polite. But something about it twists in your gut. You don't know why, but suddenly, you're second-guessing yourself. You feel like you're being watched, tested, cornered. And that's exactly the point. Because manipulators don't throw punches. They ask questions. Questions designed to confuse you, to put you on the back foot, to make you explain yourself when you've done nothing wrong. Most people never see it coming, but if you do, you become untouchable. In this video, I'll show you how to spot those subtle traps, stay grounded in the middle of the storm, and respond the way a Stoic would, not with emotion, but with unshakable precision. There's a certain type of question that isn't looking for an answer. It's looking for control. These aren't honest questions. They're traps, loaded with guilt, laced with manipulation. And if you don't know what to look for, you'll find yourself justifying your emotions, defending your boundaries, and explaining your instincts to someone who's already decided you're the problem. Let's break them down, one by one. The first red flag. Why are you being so sensitive? This isn't a question. It's an accusation dressed like concern. What they're really saying is, I want to cross your boundaries, and I need you to feel ashamed for noticing. They want to flip the script, make you question your reaction, not their behavior. But sensitivity isn't weakness, it's awareness. And to a manipulator, that's dangerous. The second red flag. You trust me, right? On the surface, it sounds harmless, friendly, reassuring. But behind that question, there's pressure. There's a trap. This isn't about trust. It's about compliance. Because someone who's honest doesn't need to ask for trust. They show it. They live it. They earn it in silence, not in guilt trips. When someone asks, "You trust me, right?" What they're really saying is, I need you to lower your guard so I can stay in control. It's not about connection. It's about disarming you before you start asking real questions. So next time you hear it, don't flinch. Don't explain. Just pause and respond with precision. If you earned it, I wouldn't need to say it out loud. Watch how fast the mood shifts. The third red flag. Are you accusing me of something? That's not a real question. That's a trap, a diversion. They're not trying to understand you. They're trying to flip the script. Suddenly, you're the aggressor. You're defending yourself. You're backpedaling for simply noticing something that didn't add up. Classic manipulation. And the goal is simple. Make you feel guilty for asking the right questions. But here's what most people don't realize. The truth doesn't panic when questioned. Only liars do. So next time someone drops, "Are you accusing me of something?" Don't flinch. Don't answer it head on. Don't play defense. Just hold eye contact. Wait 3 seconds. And say, "Should I be?" Then shut up. The silence will say the rest. The fourth red flag. Would I ever lie to you? Sounds gentle, innocent, even hurt. But don't fall for the performance. Because that's exactly what it is, a performance. When someone says, "Would I ever lie to you?" they're not looking for an answer. They're creating an illusion. They want you to doubt your instincts, to see them as too good to deceive, as if lying is beneath them, and questioning them is an insult. But here's the truth. Anyone who asks if they would lie to you is already afraid you're close to the truth. That question is misdirection. It pulls your attention away from the facts and drags it into emotion. But a trained mind doesn't chase emotion. A trained mind stays in the room with the truth. So when they ask, "Would I ever lie to you?" stay still, stay sharp, and say, "That's not the question. The question is, would I know if you did?" That's not a comeback. That's a mirror. And liars hate mirrors. The fifth red flag. Can't we just move on? Translation: I don't want to be held accountable. I'm tired of pretending. I need you to drop this before you figure it out. This question isn't about resolution. It's about escape. Because by now, the cracks are showing. The story isn't adding up, and you're getting too close to the truth. So they throw this line like a smoke bomb, hoping you'll choose peace over clarity. But don't confuse silence with healing. And don't confuse moving on with moving forward. You don't leave a fire burning just because you're tired of the smoke. The Stoics understood this. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius: truth doesn't have a deadline, and peace that's built on lies will always collapse. So when someone says, "Can't we just move on?" say nothing at first. Let the silence do what words can't. Then answer, "I'll move on when the truth does." That line ends the game. Because liars don't fear confrontation. They fear calm persistence. The worst liars don't just lie with words. They lie with feelings. They twist your sense of reality until you start questioning your sanity. They'll guilt you for noticing, shame you for protecting your peace, call you paranoid for trusting your gut. But you're not broken. You're not too much. You're not too sensitive. You're just awake. And in a world built on manipulation, that makes you dangerous. Because people who see clearly can't be controlled. They don't chase apologies. They don't beg for clarity. They don't flinch when tested. They sit still. They watch. And when the moment's right, they walk away without a word. That's power. So remember these 5 red flag questions. Each one is bait. Each one is a move in a game you didn't agree to play. But now, you're not the pawn anymore. You're the player. And players don't react. They watch the board and move with precision.